Everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we are here playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. I know I'm a bit late on this, and by a bit late I mean 2 years late. But
a soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
That's new. So I have been playing for a little bit already, just to remember the mechanics of the game, because I got it on my Xbox when it first came out. So, you know, I figured I'd get it on my computer so I can make a video for you guys. Anyway, as I was saying, if you end up enjoying this video, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, ring that notification bell, and share it with a friend. And let's get into this. So, as you can see, I just got the new content ending. So, that's why it's already... Who's that? Who was that? Hold on. Nuh-uh, I saw that. Bitch, who was that? Who is... Okay. You know what? Never mind. Yep, Hold on, I want to see if they come back. Okay, I'm already bored. Let's go. Oh. New content. Let's do it.
Oh, good. You noticed my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
I mean, how can I not notice the sign, narrator? Let's do this. Also, I found out that if you don't go to the new content and
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense.
As I was saying, I'm just gonna have to stop the narrator real quick. As I was saying, it turns out if you just walk past the his like memory zone, the vent to his memory zone, if you just walk past that, then you just end up doing the game again, and then it restarts the new content ending, so then you can just go straight to the memory zone.
I say we take it one step even further, which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
We'll do so.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel, an entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for. Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really. Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Actually, I'm gonna quickly get a thumbnail. There we go. Thumbnail acquired. Perfect. Reassurance bucket. Okay. Where should we go first, guys? Let's do up there. That's what's how do I get I want up? Let me up there.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe. What does it even mean?
It's a thing up
But
there.
the Stanley Parable 2. Now
Here,
that's
please.
an artistic statement right there.
Please,
It's
you're awesome, but please shut
future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Aha. Here we go. I did it. Oh. Oh, whatever. Settings will champion infinite home free achievements. What was that? Let me in. Let me in, goddamn. Don't have to anything to say about this narrator. I'm gonna break my okay. I'm gonna break my Pokemon folder if I keep clicking as hard as I am. For a bit of context, my current setup is sitting on my bed, my computer in my lap, and my mouse, because I don't have a mouse pad or anything, my mouse is just sitting on my Pokemon card folder. So okay, let's go. Ow, fuck. Let's just go. Let's just. Yep. Okay. What if I just don't look at any of the new content? Like, what if I just don't wanna?
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
And then what if I go up here? Hold on. Okay. Well. Anywho. Ooh, what's up there? Can I get up there? Can I get this again? No, I can't. Fucking hanging out with my pinky. The way I hold my mouse is weird. Just pushing down on that. Ow. Let's go over here. We'll go to that one next after this.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Okay, so I've actually already done this. Can you just leave? Like, can you just not make the decision? No, you have to. Okay, I want this one, so I'm gonna pick this one.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Get Well Someday it is.
Told you.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision, we're moving on. You know what, Stanley? I actually think the jump circle was a pretty good idea. I'd like to hang on to that for the sequel.
Cool, okay, new achievement? Oh, is it that test achievement?
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Okay, whatever, let's go.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Let's go to the bucket. The reassurance bucket.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I am happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable.
Narrator, shut up and give me the fucking bucket. Goddamn.
Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
He's laughing so goofy.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Damn it. Thank you.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already. For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that what? Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust.
Jim.
Whoa, hold on. I wasn't finished setting up the backstory. If you don't properly roleplay as Jim, then you'll never understand the impact of this button. Otherwise, it's just a stupid button that says somebody else's name. Okay, we're doing it again, and this time let me finish first. Now, allow yourself to become Jim. Imagine yourself driving... All right, fine, whatever. It's just a meaningless button that says Jim. Are you happy now? Get out of here. I'm done with this button. Why don't you go humiliate me in front of a different feature that I worked very hard on?
Jim.
See, if you'd only played along, that would have been your name the button says, but no. Instead, I can't even think about it. I'm taking the Jim button away.
Jim.
God damn it, narrator. Okay. Fine. Didn't want the stupid Jim button anyway.
Maybe I'll only let people named Jim play the Stanley Parable 2. They would appreciate what I've created here. collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Okay.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Sure, whatever. Hole. To the hole!
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is in fact a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games is you see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top and we can continue onward.
Nuh-uh.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top.
No thanks.
Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
I'm good. I'm gonna drink my monster.
Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely?
Me.
I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready. Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel. Oh, for heaven... You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not
That's what she
normal.
said.
A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above. Had enough? I'm positively thrilled. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards for accountability in marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter. Well, there it is.
Oh.
The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. Not only is the hole not infinite, but it's barely even a hole at this point. It's more of a concavity, or even a very aggressive divot. How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on.
Fuck.
Is the, teleport button not working?
No.
You sure? Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
No, don't leave me. Okay. Well, let's just sit here. The fuck was that? Fucking weird ass Minecraft sound cunt, whatever. Oh. Down we go, me and the reassurance bucket. Down we go. The Stanley Parable music's a fucking bomb though. Damn, I'm kinda ugly. I like this one. I'm good. I like this one.
My head's stronger. Now you're no longer. You.
Did they just slap a green screen on here? What? Oh, look how goofy I look.
Stanley? Stanley? Stanley! Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland.
God damn it.
But we can't have that, Stanley, because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it.
Screw
you
you,
don't want to
narrator.
miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle pip.
Toodle pip. That's such a cute little line, Toodle pip. Let's see. Here it goes again. Can't the narrator just give Stanley like a monster or something? I feel like that'd be much easier. I have a monster. I love my monster. Monster's delicious.
Here we are. Go on. Try out some of the new features.
I've already tried them all, haven't I? Like there's nothing else to try. So let's just go to the exit. Ow, fuck. The button's still warm. Fucking hell.
All right, have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
Yeah, well, yeah. Oh.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
Try it. Go ahead.
Okay. Are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2. Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's
Not
sort
really.
of... Okay, never mind.
Try
Hold
it.
on. Let me do a different arrangement.
Yep.
Okay, yes. Yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
That's even.
Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Ooh, new intro. Gotta love a new intro. Don't quite like that you don't have the computers here. I kind of like the old intro a bit more. Alright, let's get into it.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have...
Yep, ooh, aha, I've been working on this the entire time I've been playing. Yes! Screw your new content. Oh, wait, what? Ow, fuck. God damn it. Buttons. I am to push every button. Hold on. This might take a bit. Buttons. 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 It's just saying buttons all over again. Oh, it's just a... Okay, there's... Fuck, I keep forgetting the fucking walk button's hot. There is literally nothing to do here except for press buttons, so, What am I supposed to do here? I feel like I've missed something. I'm not exactly sure what to do here. Okay, I don't know what to do here. Hold on, I need to search this up. Give me a moment. What to do in the button/heaven ending of the Stanley Parable Deluxe. That car was really loud. Restart the game on your own. Oh, we just need to restart the game. Okay. Well, that happened. Right.
The meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again. Stanley picked up the bucket.
I kind of missed the adventure line. Can we get that back? That song was a bop.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
No, bucket's never wrong.
Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room. And so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
Okay, let's do it.
Oh, good, Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here. I knew you'd find this place eventually. You see, your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley. We've come together here because we care about you very much. It's this bucket you're carrying around everywhere.
I know you.
The bucket isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content. We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet. Because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've never seen before. Yes, I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it. Don't you want another story involving the Adventure Line?
Yes.
We could make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
Finally.
Whee!
Look, I was right.
Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well. Now this is what the Stanley Parable is all about. Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue?
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Yes, it's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up.
Not giving up the bucket.
Don't you get it, Stanley?
Can I go
We
this
need
way?
to get rid of the bucket.
I don't wanna.
That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character. This is the Bucket Destroyer.
No, I don't wanna.
I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable. True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality that to me it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree? Can you guess what the Bucket Destroyer does? Surely you don't need me to spell it out for you. Go ahead now, Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine when you're ready.
Nope. I'm just gonna sit here.
Now listen to me.
Actually, hold on.
It's crucial that you give it the bucket. I don't know what the bucket destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket. Destroying buckets is all it knows. That is its singular personality trait. Sure, I can hear you saying, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters? Well, you see, if you were to really explore the bucket destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really like 10 personality traits. What other object in this game can you even say that about? The broom closet? Certainly not. I wonder what sort of bucket destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this. Okay, the bucket destroyer is getting very upset now. You'll have to hurry and feed it. We can't get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters like the Adventure Line or the bucket destroyer until you crush that damn bucket. Quickly now, the fans are waiting. Do it, the fans, Stanley. Give the fans what they want. Hurry and...
Oh, God. Flashbang. Fucking hell. Oh. I need a minute. Oh, my eyes. Oh, fucking hell. Oh. Oh my god. My eyes. Oh. Fuck. Oh. Oh, it's so bright.
The bucket destroyer. My prized creation. You had so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spellbinding stories about you. All of it squandered now. Goodbye, new friend. For the moment in time that you were here, you were magnificent.
Oh, my eyes. Can we get out of the white screen, please? Thank you. Oh, my eyes still hurt from that. Jesus. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him.
I don't know how I keep forgetting that my fucking walk button's really hot.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
I want to try something.
No, said the bucket.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the car...
Oh, well, look who's got cold feet. Well, from here, it looks like the only way forward is down, since the lift won't be coming back, but that's okay. You've got a bucket. Did you know that buckets are routinely used as cushioning devices? It's true.
Wait, no, they aren't.
You can fall on a bucket from literally any height and survive.
There's a thing over there that I want to kind of get. I can do this again.
I'm serious, Stanley. Jump. Jump with the bucket. I promise you'll live. I extra double promise that you can land on the bucket and not die.
Bucket, is this true? Let's do it.
Whoops. Looks like I was wrong. How
clumsy of me. I want to try and find that one ending where we're up, you know, the ending with the stairs.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Finally happy.
What could it mean?
Okay, what the fuck?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. The confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley embraced the bucket. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
I'm just gonna sit here for a minute, see what happens. Any more dialogue for me, narrator?
Truly, being here with the bucket was a grand adventure. Stanley reflected on all they'd been through together. First, walking through the door on the right. then walking to the lounge, then arriving at the lounge. What a thrilling journey the bucket had inspired.
Yep.
Perhaps this was where the bucket felt most truly at home, here in the employee lounge. Perhaps it's the only place a bucket can even feel at home.
You know what? Fuck this, I'm bored. Okay, let's go.
But finally, the bucket was done being in the lounge, and they took the first open door on their left to get back to business.
I think after the... Hold on. After this ending, there's one more thing I want to do, and then I'm going to end the video there. So let's do this. I need to get this thing.
No,
Stanley
said the bucket.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley.
Yep.
God knows
Yep,
I've
yep,
tried.
yep.
So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Okay, let's do this. What's this? Is that just gonna restart? No, that did not restart me. I thought that would just restart me. Error?
Okay, this is day number 295. Tape number... I don't even know. I've lost track. Nothing feels real anymore. The longer I study this bucket, the less sense anything makes. The sheer euphoria I feel every time I pick it up. No matter how many times I've done it, it's always the same feeling. And the emptiness in my chest when I set it down, it doesn't make sense. There's no explanation for it. I still haven't figured out why I see the world so differently when this bucket is in my arms.
Yep.
Why everything feels so... What do I do with this treasure? I can monetize it. Yes.
This has been going on
It's
for a minute.
unthinkable the amounts of money people will pay for even just an hour with the bucket. This is my golden ticket. But I have to be careful, because as soon as this gets out, there's going to be a target on my back. Even now, I don't know who might be trying to get... What's that? Who's there?
Oh.
Camporata.
Why do I feel it's gonna jump scare me? I don't like jump scares. Please no, please no, please no, please no. I don't like it, 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 I don't like it. Oh, thank God. Oh, I hate jump scares. I truly hate jump scares. Okay. Fuck, dude.
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
Meeting today. Jesus. This
Warmth
fucking...
spread through Stanley's arms. With the bucket in his arms again, he was home.
Fuck just
Stanley
happened?
clutched the bucket tightly to his chest
Okay, which way
and
did the
entered the
fucking
door
broom
on his
closet?
left.
Was it this way? I don't remember where the broom closet was. But I want to get the broom closet. I want to go to the broom closet. What the fuck? Just the completionist instead. Okay, that scared me. Let's just. Here it is.
Oh, Stanley,
Here it is.
can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy. It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket.
No.
I can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket. I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong. This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend.
Yep.
You can't hand it over. Oh, no. We're getting into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk, that it has to resort to this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket? Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends? That your relationship is purely superficial and convenient? That your life is so banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner? Well, I never. Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments. Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together. Go through each of them point by point.
Multiple times
Share your journal entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket as they have changed and evolved over the years. Let him have it.
Me and the bucket have died together. Fuck you. Have you died with the bucket? I don't think so.
Okay, I've got you something which I think will help settle this debate once and for all. Here we go.
Property of
There. Now it's settled.
Nice.
No more debate, no more discussion.
Okay, I'm done.
Take a hike, broom closet, with all your meandering philosophical diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies and their relationship to broom closets in the natural order of things.
Let's go.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Anything out here? No. Okay. Well.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an... But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along?
Yep.
Was the bucket guiding him? Yes.
It was.
This is certainly the most logical explanation.
It was guiding me to get this.
Another miniature Stanley figurine. This, you know, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini-stands? Stanley figs? Or what about Stanlerines? Yes, I think I like that. Another Stanlerine under your belt.
Oh my god. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna stop it right there. Okay, everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Share this with a friend. If you want to see more of the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, can the cars outside my window shut up? If you want to see more of the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, leave a comment saying your favorite part of the video. And I'll see you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed. Bye!